Grizzly basketball on tap. We're 5 minutes and 42 seconds away from action here between the Independence Lady Bulldogs and your Labette County Lady Grizzlies. Lady Grizzlies 11-0 in SEK League play, looking to wrap it up here with a 12-0 record and another victory, this time against the Independence Lady Bulldogs. It is pink out night. And black outline Lady Grizzlies in their traditional road blacks with red numerals. And we will come now to Jack Leak III. Jack, it's time for 3 keys tonight for these Lady Grizzlies.
The first one's going to be don't underestimate these Bulldogs, because we saw kind of where I think a little bit of underestimation came into play at Fort Scott. It seemed like they're in the first half at Fort Scott whenever we were playing the Lady Tigers. We underestimated them a little bit and didn't give them enough credit after making adjustments the first time that we played them, and found ourselves, were we down at half against Fort Scott? No, we were down at half, but I think 2 or 3 we were down at half. And I don't think that if we're down at half in this one, I think it wouldn't be as easy to come back and win it in the second half. So definitely don't underestimate and play the 4 quarters like you're playing Chanute. The second key is going to be put the icing on the cake. You're 11-0 in SEK play, and even though that does lock you up a title, just finish it off. Come in here, play 4 quarters of good pressurized basketball that we always do. Keep shooting the shots you would always take. Put it on the Bulldogs. Don't allow them any room to come back and go undefeated in league play. And the second one, or the last key, is going to be don't shy away. This is kind of just it doesn't really have like a title. Don't shy away from anything that would alter how you play come next week whenever it's really important. Stick to what you've been doing. Do that half-court press, score in transition, hit your post, get shots based off of those post feeds. Stick to what has gotten you here and undefeated in the SEK play, and don't shy away from that in this game and create a bad habit leading in to bigger games in the postseason.
Yeah, this game's going to be really, in particular, tough for Labette County, especially if you do get down, because this Bulldog team, they feed off momentum. That's why they beat Chanute. That's why they beat Pittsburgh. They beat everybody in the league this year except for these Lady Grizzlies, and you can't allow them momentum whatsoever, or it can hurt Labette County. So we've got Jack's 3 keys. We're 3 minutes away from start. Let's take one final 60-second timeout. We come back. We'll have starting lineups here inside Independence High School. I'm Will Owens alongside Jack Leak III. And now it's time for starting lineups here inside Independence High School. First, for the visitors, the Labette County Lady Grizzlies. It's not going to change at all, as it's going to be number 10, a junior at 5'8", Carson Stewart. Joining her is going to be number 12, a junior at 5'7", Lauren Forbes. Number 33, a junior at 6 foot, Anna Dean. Number 42, a junior at 5'11", Madison Brannon. And rounding it out, number 54, a senior at 5'10", Elsie Sorrell. So again, it's Stewart, Forbes, Dean, Brannon, and Sorrell. And for the home team on the scoreboard, the Independence Bulldogs. It is number 10, a 5'5" senior, Rochelle Reichenberger. Number 0, a 5'8" sophomore, Abby Veely. Number 21, a 5'8" junior, Mercy Smith. Number 25, a 5'6" senior, Kaylee Thorpe. And number 30, a 5'11" senior, Riley Powell. So again, for the Bulldogs, it's Reichenberger, Veely, Smith, Thorpe, and Powell. And for the Lady Grizzlies, it is Stewart, Dean, Brannon, Forbes, and Sorrell. As we are ready for action, let's take one final 30-second timeout. When we come back, the voice of the Lady Grizzlies, Jack Leak III.
Welcome to Independence High School. I am Jack Leak, switching up the voices on you coming out of the timeout alongside Will Owens. Starting lineups are being announced here in Independence. We've been so many places this week. I want to say Chanute, then I want to say Altamont. I mean, we've been everywhere. We've had a lot of
basketball this week. I'll be straightforward with you.
We've had a lot of 3-game weeks, but next week's going to be the most important, as it is win or go home in what we expect to be an exciting postseason, particularly in the second round for the girls, or what would be the third round. And then on the boys' side, the first round's going to be a good game as they travel to Parsons to take on the Vikings, and we split with them this season, so that will definitely be a good clash again in the postseason when it matters.
Yeah, postseason brackets are set, so for those who do not know, as Jack mentioned, Labette County Lady Grizzlies are going to host on Wednesday at 7 p.m. versus either the Field Kinley Golden Tornado or the Parsons Vikings. And the boys will travel to Parsons on Tuesday for a 7 p.m. tip.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see. Of course, the boys, I think it'll be a good game come down to the last quarter. But the girls, granted, we don't lose, I guess I should say that, and Independence doesn't upset Chanute, that could be a heck of a third clash between us and the Lady Blue Comets in Harrison Gymnasium. I think that'd be a great game, and I would love to see it. Here we go. So the girls are making their way to their bench for a last-second talk to their coaches, and then the action will begin. Will, I mentioned earlier, it seems like there's always good games in this gym. 2 years ago, Anna Dean hit a game winner at the buzzer. Last year, I don't remember how the girls' game went, but the boys' game was an unbelievable buzzer beater on the boys' side in Independence favor. Crazy. It's just been crazy here in this gymnasium in the past. So we'll see if this season we live up to that. Hopefully not, in a good way, get out of here with 2 solid wins that aren't close. But we'll see. It'll be Labette County ball first. Grizzlies in their black uniforms. Independence in their white uniforms with pink numerals. It's pink out night. The girls have pink socks on for the Grizzlies. Here's Brandon with it in the corner. Now high post Dean inside to Sorrell. Kicks it right back out to Brandon. Her foot's on the line, and it hits nothing but net. 2-point shot there for Madison Brandon, picking up right where she has been leaving off.
This whole
reoccurring,
week.
All week. And we have almost a steal on the other end. Ball's on the deck. She flings it away, and it's tracked down on this side by Powell. Powell flings it all the way across the court, and it's intercepted by Madison Brandon. She's taking it coast to coast. Now she'll back it out to Dean in the corner. Now to Forbes to the right side. Now Sorrell at the top. Now low left block. Brandon goes up and under Powell, but no good off the bottom of the backboard. Here come the Bulldogs. It's Veely running point. Now she'll fling it to the corner. Here's a 3 right in front of us, and it's a little strong, no good. That shot was there by Kaylee Thorpe. And she gets her own miss and sets up a fresh possession. Smith has the ball now. Now high post at the free throw line is Powell. Now to the corner, Thorpe. Thorpe squares up again. It's short, rebounded on the backside by Stewart. So Thorpe shot 2 threes on that possession. Couldn't get one to go, but she looks confident. Here's a pass tipped out of bounds. Nice hands by Abby Veely. It'll stay with the Grizzlies. As we're all the way on the floor, lower than eye level of the players in the corner. So the
like
view
waist
is
level.
It's not ideal. Yeah, we're waist level. Here's Dean, high post, turns, flicks it to Brandon. Here's a long 2 again. I thought it was a 3, but she got it to go. So Madison Brandon's 2 for 3 from the field. 4-0 Grizzlies. Yeah. Minute and a half in, 4-0 Grizzlies. Brandon with all 4. Independence yet to cross half court. It's Thorpe going coast to coast, and she gets there. Grizzlies setting up their defense here. Powell surveys, flings it to the left side. She comes to the top of the key is Veely. Veely bounce passes, miscommunication, lands out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball going the other way. And we have a quick timeout, Independence already, so not even 2 minutes in, 4-0 Grizzlies. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take 30 on KLKC.
When it comes to choosing the best health care for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital.
The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you,
we will actually care about you.
Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line,
while we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
And we're back here in Independence. For those of you just joining us, Madison Brandon out to a hot start, has all 4 of the Lady Grizzlies points. It's 4-0, just now nearing 2 minutes into the ball game. Pass to Sorrell is tipped around and falls out, but a foul's called. It's going to go on Independence. First foul of the ball game. That foul goes on Riley Powell. She was working on Sorrell down there. So Stewart's going to inbound it under our own goal. Looking inside for Dean. Nice defense by Powell on Dean. Brandon catches it over the top. Back to Stewart in the corner. Flings it quickly inside to Dean. She spins, shoots no good, gets her own miss. She's rejected at the rim. And coming the other way is Thorpe. She's been active on both ends tonight. She's going left to right now. And squares up with Sorrell deep, almost by the half-court line, surveying the defense. And she finds Smith now. Smith bounce pass here right in front of us, right side Veely. Takes the right baseline, shoots a little floater, and it hits the front iron and falls home. First points on the board for Independence. Give credit to Abby Veely on the baseline drive, 4-2 Labette County. Dean at the top of the key, her pass to Brandon's tipped. Dean gets it back. Here's Forbes on the left wing, nice pass inside to Brandon, too strong on the layup. And quickly the other way comes Veely. There's 3 girls on the deck on the other end. It's 1 versus 2 for Veely on this end. She backs it out. Here is a 3 in the corner by Veely. It'll give them the lead. It's in and out. Dean rebounds it. Big miss there from, Richenberger rather, not Veely.
Veely made the pass.
Veely made the pass. Richenberger just came up short on the shot that would have given the Lady Bulldogs the lead. On the other end, Brandon has it in the deep left corner, flings it out to Dean, now inside to Sorrell. She's harassed. Here's another long 2 by Brandon. Long, no good this time. Forbes gets the backside rebound. She's double-teamed and finds Sorrell. Sorrell drives, kicks it out to Stewart. She'll put up a 3, and it banks off the glass and in.
Banks open.
7-2 Grizzlies. Stewart got it to go in. Thorpe walking it up again. Flings it to midcourt. The table is a little wobbly. Not the best setup, but we'll take it. Here is Thorpe going behind the back on the double team and escapes the Dean Sorrell double in the corner. And now the ball is being rotated around now in front of Coach Snyder. It is Richenberger. Top of the key is Veely now. Veely bounce passes to the near corner. Smith puts up a confident 3. Strong, looked good, but she gets her own miss at the free throw line. Spins off of a defender, throws it, no travels called. And here comes a baseline drive denied by Thorpe, and she'll choose to reverse it. Smith has it now. Nobody's on her, so she'll square up, and it's a swish for Mercy Smith. The 5'8" junior, 7-5 Grizzlies now.
I would take a guess and say that these Bulldogs were told, hey, you need to knock down some threes if you have a shot to beat these Grizzlies
You're
tonight.
going to have to put up points, I agree. Brandon layup, no good. Stewart backside rebound, no good, but she gets her own miss, and the and one follows for Carson Stewart. Got an offensive rebound of her own that went right back up and got an and one. 9-5 Grizzlies. A new Grizzly checks in. It's Claire Carnahan replacing Lauren Forbes, and Jasmine Perez comes in to replace Anna Dean. A new Bulldog checked in. Stewart's and one is good, nothing but the bottom of the net. Checking out for the Bulldogs was Richenberger, and checking in is number 15, Haley Stover. Here's a steal and a transition layup, good by Jasmine Perez. 12-5, Jasmine Perez doing what she is known for, stealing the ball.
Yeah, quick, active hands from Perez. And I was noticing when the Independence JV team came in here from Boise, I'd say it got a little physical over in the other gym, as there was a Bulldog that had a bandage across his forehead.
As we did get word that Coach Argerbright got a technical in that ball game, and I was kind of motioning to some parents who were walking in how the game went, and they said it was rough. So it looks like it was rough. So we wonder how the JV game went. A baseline jumper falls for the Bulldogs, so 12-7 Grizzlies. On the other end, a quick Brandon three. It's strong, didn't quite hit the rim. Stewart's going to track it down right in front of the scoring table, and she gets by her man, kicks it to the corner. Perez quickly inside to Sorrell, working down on Powell, and shoots it out of bounds. So it'll go to the Bulldogs. Two new Bulldogs checking in. It is Bollinger and number 24, Camden Etchison. I would assume the sister of Jenna Etchison, or he said Etchison. Coach Snyder is egging on her girls. She doesn't quite like what she sees here early, just with a 5-point lead, 2.5 to go in the opening quarter. Bulldogs with the ball, looking to extend on their touch of momentum. Stewart almost misses, almost got the steal but missed. In the corner is Richenberger, and she backs it out now towards the top, flings it right wing. Here's Thorpe head faking on Stewart. Right back out, ball being worked. In the corner is Stover. Now top of the key, Thorpe being active with the ball, kicks it to the corner. Richenberger head fakes. Bulldogs still moving the ball around the perimeter, waiting on that right moment to strike. Here's Etchison with it. Now in front of us, Stover. Stover drives to the left, cut off by Perez. Perez all over her. Now Stewart comes up. Stover has nowhere to go. She's trapped in the corner. Entry pass is picked away by Carnahan, but retrieved by Bollinger, and her layup's in and out. Rebounded by Brandon. She saves it to Perez. Nice defensive stance there by the Grizzlies. Perez is pushing the pace. Flings it up ahead to Sorrell. Now in the corner. Stewart for three. It is short. Backside rebounded by Independence. Looked like Richenberger got the board. 1.5 to go in the first quarter. It has been non-stop here in Independence.
Yeah, and you think that'd be the tempo that Labette County want to play, but right now, Independence is staying right there with it.
They are. They're playing at the Grizzlies' pace, which not many teams in the league can do. Etchison has it guarded by Perez. Looking inside. Elects to not take the Bollinger screen. She spins off of it at the high elbow. Bollinger has it, kicks it back to Etchison now. Etchison swings it. Thorpe at the top. Now inside they get it, but it's quickly kicked back out to Thorpe for three. Off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound is brought down by Etchison. She puts it right back up, no good. Rebounded by Stewart with under 60 seconds to go. Brandon's pushing it up, keeping the pace high. Here's Perez, right wing. Bounce pass inside to Carnahan, directly back out to Brandon. She head fakes, swings it to Perez. Sorrell has it at the high post. Now in the corner, Stewart tracks it down. Brandon has it now towards the top of the key. Now Perez in front of the Independence bench. She surveys inside to Sorrell, backing down her man off the glass, no good. Backside rebound by Brandon, goes right back up, misses, gets her own miss and misses again, and rebounded by the Bulldogs. Here comes Etchison with 25 seconds to go. She's going to slow it down, now approaching the 20-second mark. Perez not letting her be lax with the basketball. She's still surveying what she wants to do. Now 10 seconds to go. The Grizzly crowd is getting behind their girls. Etchison drives, kicks it to the corner. Thorpe now towards the high right. Elbow Bollinger backing down Sorrell. Nice pass inside to Stover. She misses the layup with 2 seconds, and the buzzer sounds. Brandon couldn't get off the half-court heave. Nice defensive stand there to end the quarter by the Lady Grizzlies. At the end of quarter number one, Independence 7, Labette 12. We'll take a 60-second timeout on KLKC.
Wood Doolahary Insurance 2020 is over. We're looking forward to a great 2021. The Chiefs are looking strong, and so are we.
Zoom calls are still part of everyday office life, and we're still social distancing.
But the one thing that didn't change our commitment to customer service. We helped file claims when summer thunderstorms brought wind and hail damage, and continued to find customers affordable coverage options for home, auto, business, and farms. Wood Doolahary Insurance, a true constant in a year of change.
And proud partner of Auto Owners Insurance.
Ten seconds into the second quarter, you haven't missed much. Here is Thorpe with the basketball. 11-7 Grizzlies. Did they take a point off? It was 12-7.
Yeah,
they took a point off. Shelby Wilson gets a steal, just checked into the game. She picked Aitchison's pocket. Here's Forbes on the other end, picking up her dribble and hits Dean at the elbow. Here's Sorrell head faking, driving baseline off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Dean, her putback's no good, gets her own miss. No fouls called on her attempt, and here come the Bulldogs.
A lot of contact down there and no call.
It was. We have some new faces checking in out of the timeout. It's Veely with the basketball. Now at the free throw lines, Bollinger backing down Dean. Now a foul is called. If anything, that wasn't, but they got Dean on the push, he says. That's on his first personal and first team foul for Labette County. Independence with just 2. Checking in is number 25, Kaylee Thorpe, the senior. She's been very active for the Bulldogs, and checking out is the freshman Camden Aitchison. Here in the corner in front of us is Thorpe. Now she reverses it, Smith at the right elbow. Right wing, she drives baseline, backs it out. Nice defense by Dean on the baseline. Veely has it now. Thorpe at the top of the key with it. Swinging the ball. Here's a 3 put up by Richenberger. No good. Rebounded by Smith just outside the paint. And she hands it off to Veely, who puts up a 3. And it's nothing but the bottom of the net for Abby Veely. So the Bulldogs going for the jugular every time they have it, down just 1.
Yeah, they're shooting the 3 ball, and it looks like it's a game plan tonight.
And Sorrell gets the and 1 on the other end. The running left-handed hook holds true for LC Sorrell, plus the foul. So she's going to the line to get this game back to 4 points for her team. 13-10, 1 free throw to come. Checking in for Independence is number 15, Haley Stover. And sitting down is Riley Richenberger. Sorrell, 1 free throw. It's good. Sneaks over the front of the rim, 15-10.
They got it corrected.
So now they gave it back. So now a 5-point game. So that looked as if on the scoreboard.
Don't challenge my book over here,
yeah,
guys.
Yeah, I knew we were up 12-7.
Back there got one too.
Yeah, he'll get him. Here's Smith with it, flinging it inside to the right block. Backing down Dean is Bollinger. Nice defense, and she flings it on the opposite end of half court. That's a backcourt violation. Nice defense by Dean, denying the Bollinger back down, forcing her to throw it into a Bulldog turnover. Grizzlies have it. Here's Wilson on the right wing. Now Forbes at the top. Dean right elbow, kicks it to the left side. Perez head fakes, gets him to bite. Baseline floater is off to the right, no good. On the rebound is Veely. She's pushing the pace hard, but not fast enough to get an edge on Jasmine.
Jasmine's going to cut her off.
And a pass almost goes out of bounds. Nice snatch by Smith.
Sitting right now.
It's a little scary as Independence is playing with that type of intensity right now. Behind the perimeter, pass inside from Stover to Veely's picked off. Now the Grizzlies are going to push the pace themselves. Here is Wilson with it. Now at the top of the key, Forbes, nice dump inside to Dean. She catches, corrals, shoots, no good. Tips her own miss out, and Perez has it. She loses it. Forbes tracks it down, and no backcourt because it was tipped. So Grizzlies have it. Perez has it, flings it inside to Sorrell. Right back out to Perez for a 3-pointer, and it's good for Jasmine Perez. She can do it all. 18-10, Lady Grizzlies. And another Bulldog timeout. It's a full one this time, so we'll take 30 seconds to make sure you don't miss any action. 18-10, Lady Grizzlies, 30 seconds on KLKC.
If you want to help others, then join Labette Community College Dental Assistant Program to place yourself in a field with rewarding income potential, job growth, mobility, and a career that's ever-changing. Start today for an engaging career, which may serve as a starting point to become a hygienist or dentist. Earn a certificate in as little as 9 months or an associate's degree in dental assisting in as little as 2 years. Earn your dental assistant degree for as little as $119 per credit hour. Call today to find out more about this exciting program being offered at the LCC Cherokee Center near Pittsburgh.
Many good memories over the last, how many years was Coach Smith at Labette County?
20 plus. I don't remember
20 plus
exactly.
years. He just made such a good mark and good impression on everybody there at Labette County, so it's always a good time seeing him. As we do look forward to a good boys matchup whenever this one is over. But as of now, we have a pretty good one on our hands here in our girls game. 18-10 Grizzlies. 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the second quarter. It's Bulldog basketball. They're wasting no time. Here is Powell with the ball, working the baseline on Dean. She spins, gets to the block, and a foul is called. There's no way that's on Dean. That had to be away from the ball.
This is the bad thing about our camera angle and where we're sitting.
It was on Anna.
There's no way because Dean didn't even extend her arms at all.
Oh, there's no way. But anyway, that's Anna's second personal and second team foul. And here's a pass over the top. Stover corralling it as the safety off the inbounds. Now she's reversing it. Here's Veely with it. And some confusion on if she was open or not. And the pass hits the deck, and it's a jump ball. As it was Richenberger coming to set a screen, but Veely thought she was coming to catch it, and it just bounced right off the chest of Veely. So Grizzly basketball. Forbes is going to walk it up. Now under 5 minutes to go in the first half.
They may need to move us to a better place other than right by the court tonight.
Yeah, they might have to. Here's Brandon denying the three, but she gets a feed from Sorrell. She's open now. It's long. Rebounded by Sorrell. She backs down her defender and gives it to Stewart for a long two. It's long, but Carnahan gets the backside. Right, as every shot has been long, Forbes drives, kicks it out to Sorrell at the top. She drives a bit, kicks it to the left side. Stewart now. Forbes at the top, head fakes, gets Veely to bite, but chooses to retreat. Here's Sorrell at the free throw line, puts the ball on the deck. She's harassed, and here's Stewart with it, head faking, driving baseline, dribbles off the toe of a Bulldog, and we have a kicked ball. I can catch my breath. That was quite a possession there.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where our girls don't know what to do with an extra day's rest. They were having to make up for it with being so tired. Now they're rested up, and they got too much strength.
As all their shots have been long on this possession. Here's Stewart with it. Now in the right corners, Forbes gets a baseline and kicks it back out to Sorrell. Now Stewart left wing. Brandon in the corner. The ball still being worked. It's Carnahan with it. Now Forbes just inside the right wing. Kicks it to Brandon in the corner. She's open again, and she makes them pay this time. 21-10. Madison Brandon giving the Lady Grizzlies a double-digit lead here with 3:45 to go in quarter number 2. Veely has it. She dishes it off to the right side, Thorpe. Now top of the key, Smith has it. Surveys the inside. No one's in there. They're just really just working behind the perimeter on the offensive end. Now they get short corner. Powell, she gets an edge, and her pass across the baseline is picked off by Brandon and lands out of bounds. It'll stay with Labette, but nice eyes there by Madison Brandon. Checking in is Mariah Bollinger, a senior for the Bulldogs, and sitting down is the senior Riley Powell. Smith is going to throw it in for Independence. She's looking inside. Nobody's open. She's forced to kick it to the right wing. Here is Thorpe. Thorpe reverses it. Now is Veely. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Bulldogs have had the ball for a bit. Grizzlies have shown no sign of giving the Bulldogs an open look on this possession.
Yeah, they're not backing off any at all on defense.
And here's an interception off the bounce pass inside by Lauren Forbes. She outlets to Madison Brandon, who skips it up to Stewart. She's already planted in the corner and reverses it to Forbes. Now Carnahan. Brandon in the corner. Quick trigger again. It's strong and rebounded by Smith on the backside. I feel like I've said it's strong a lot, but they have been.
They
They're
got a lot of juice in them tonight.
They do. Here's Thorpe with it, and her pass is picked off at the elbow by Stewart. She's trying to get an edge on Veely, and she spins, head fakes, puts it up, no good. Backside rebound and putback's good by Lauren Forbes. Went up over the back of Bollinger, but not in a bad way. She literally just reached up and grabbed it.
Yeah, Bollinger never put a body on him, and the coach didn't argue it for Independence. He knew exactly why she didn't get the call, as there was no contact ever made.
The lead is now 13 for Labette, 2:10 to go in the first half. I feel like it's gone by fast.
Yeah. There's only 5 fouls total in the entire half.
And we're not really used to that.
And I don't think we'll see that in the boys' game.
I don't think so either. Here is Smith driving, goes right to left. She loses it off of her knee, shows a look of frustration, and here's Stewart pushing it. Up ahead to Brannon. She's in the corner wide open, but she throws it to the top of the key, Carnahan. Stewart has it, now to Brannon. Brannon reverses it, Stewart. Sorrell, now Forbes. Stewart has it right side, head fakes, gets some baseline, and Brandon has it almost traveled, kicks it out to Carnahan. Short corner jumper's good for Claire Carnahan. 25-10 Labette County. Nice ball movement on that possession again. 90 seconds and counting to go in the second quarter. Veely has it now. Now Thorpe. Thorpe goes left, now spins right on Carnahan. As she's calling for her teammates to get open, she finds Veely. Veely looks inside, goes to the left. Stewart with active hands, nearing a minute to go. Brannon picks it, but it lands out of bounds, and she got a hand on that pass. Pass was intended for Smith. Shelby Wilson, Madison Hayward, and Jasmine Perez check into the game for Madison Brannon, Claire Carnahan, and Carson Stewart. And sitting down for the Bulldogs is Thorpe and Bollinger. Now 60 seconds to go. Etchison, the freshman, Camden, just checked in. Now driving right side off the inbounds. Veely right back inside to a cutting Smith. She turns, throws it baseline. Here's a three-pointer by Etchison, no good. Good box out and rebound by Wilson. And she tried to throw it a little premature, and it was picked away, but stolen again quickly by Perez. She's already touching the paint and reversing it on the other end. Turns, throws it to a cutting Sorrell, who throws to a wide-open Forbes, and she gets it to go. Nice eyes there by Elsie Sorrell as she had Forbes open on the backside. 27-10, Grizzly lead has grown to 17. They have played a lockdown second quarter. 20 seconds to go. Here is Powell, who just checked in, driving on Sorrell. Kicks it to Veely. Veely now throws it to the corner, Richenberger. Guarded by Forbes. Richenberger backs it out. 7 seconds on the clock. Now 5 seconds. Here is Veely. Spins. Barely gets by Hayward. And here's Etchison. 1 second. They've got to get it up. Smith gets it up at the buzzer, and it looked good, but it's too long for Mercy Smith. So a great second quarter played there by the Lady Grizzlies. Your halftime score, Lady Grizzlies 27, Lady Bulldogs 10. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll have your halftime show and stats brought to you by Will Owens. 2 minutes on KLKC.
It can happen any time or place. You feel a tingle in your face. You move your arm feels weak. The words won't come when you're trying to speak. Folks may think it's all a joke, but it ain't no joke, it's a stroke. Face, arm, speech, time. That smells fast.
Better call 911.
At Strokes First Sign. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast.
In an emergency, take me to Labette Health.
Hi, this is Brian at Bowen Pharmacy, and we are so excited to have this new compounding lab that we have created and designed to help you choose the different kind of medications that you might need. In here we do compounding, custom medications for you. We could do bioidentical hormones, so that's testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. We could do DHEA. We could do any of those medications to help you level out those hormones to help you stay healthy and better. We could do troches. We could do capsules, we can even do rapidly dissolved tablets, all right here at Bowen Pharmacy in Parsons, Kansas. We even have great diaper rash cream that will help your baby heal and be better and safer in the long run. Once again, we're always thankful that you choose Bowen Pharmacy to be your local provider and to make you better and to help you stay healthier and live longer. Thank you and enjoy the day.
Again, your halftime score here in Independence High School, Lady Grizzlies 27, Lady Bulldogs 10. At the end of the first quarter, I believe it was 12-7, Lady Grizzlies, and then they went on to outscore the Bulldogs 15-3, if my math is correct, in the second quarter. So a lockdown quarter number 2 of play by the Lady Grizzlies. Will, do you have some halftime stats?
Yeah, first for the home team on the scoreboard, the Independence Bulldogs. They score 7 in quarter number 1 and only 3 in quarter number 2. Lee scores Abby Veely as she has 5 in the game. And then it's Mercy Smith with 3 and Riley Powell with 2. For Labette County, they scored 12 in quarter number 1 and 15 in quarter number 2, giving them a 27-10 lead. Carson Stewart leading the way for Labette County with 7. Madison Brannon has 7. And then it's Jasmine Perez with 5, Lauren Forbes with 4, Elsie Sorrell with 3, and Claire Carnahan with 2. Grizzlies only have 2 team fouls in the ball game, and the Independence Bulldogs with just 3.
Yeah, it was definitely a clean first half. That was probably the fastest half that I've called or seen in a while. So a pretty quick first half here in Independence. Clean game so far. And this Grizzly team they look like they're on a mission right now. They're not taking no for an answer. They're just walking through teams. And even Chanute. I mean, Chanute, both times we've played them, what a save.
I got you.
What a save by Will Owens.
Cameraman doesn't pay attention back here.
Independence is shooting. They're warming up in front of us, and the ball came off the rim hard, took one big bounce, and was getting ready to destroy our iPad. Will Owens comes in, slow motion, deflects it, and saves the iPad. So what a save,
I wouldn't
Will.
want to call Wayne.
We knew one was
broke.
Yeah, we knew something was going to be coming our way. But back to what I was saying. Even though there's been a couple close calls with Chanute, that's been about, other than our couple losses, the only, stressful games. As I have another one I might have to save. No, he came to get it. But they seem to be on a mission, and even against Chanute, they haven't missed. I say they haven't missed.
They got 3.
Chanute
coming now.
Chanute has shot the ball so well every time they've played us, each time, and we've still maintained, haven't shot lights out ourselves, but still beat them. It just doesn't seem like this Grizzly team sees themselves losing, and that's a big part of the fight right there. But we can't get comfortable inside our bubble that is the SEK, because if we get to state, we're going to be seeing some other squads. They might play at a different pace, might be a little better than what we play all season, but we're just playing the teams we're assigned right now. I understand that, but we still need to be aware that a team may be coming in to Harrison if we do host the first round of state, if you want to touch on that a bit.
Yeah, so state's a little bit different this year, as Jack kind of mentioned it. So instead of win your sub-state, advance to Salina, where 8 teams would be, they're trying to minimize the amount of people who end up in Salina this year. And so how it will work is you win your sub-state. So Lady Grizzlies would be in this position. If they would win their sub-state, they would sit high enough in the seedings at the state tournament to where they would get the opportunity to host their very first round of the state tournament. And so if they were to win that one, then they would advance to Salina for the first round, or for the second round of state. And so only the top 4 teams in the state will advance to Salina, Kansas to play up there. And then from there, you lose, you're done, you win, you're in the championship.
So only the top seeds, or just the top seed gets to host at home that
top
first
seed,
round?
so they'll bracket you out 1 through 8, top 4 hosts.
Okay. I see. So, yeah, definitely. I think it's cool. I think it'd be great. And that should come true. I don't want to get ahead of tonight's game, but we have a little bit of time to kill, or any sub-state games, or a good rematch against Chinook. But really, that should happen.
Yeah, Lady Grizzlies sit number 6 right now in the state.
That's pretty good.
I don't remember quite where their record falls compared to those teams ahead of them, but most of the time, those other, out of your top 10 ranked in the state, never have I ever seen 8 of those teams come out and be at the state tournament.
Yeah, and the Grizzlies undefeated in SEK play, only lost 2 games all season. How could they not be one of those teams to get to host the first round of state if they do in fact go on to win out in sub-state? We're about 2 minutes and 40 seconds until the beginning of the second half. We'd like to remind everybody that tonight's broadcast is powered by Labette Health and the Bartlett Co-op, and we'd like to thank a few of our other sponsors as well.
Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Labette Bank, Woodworth Community Services, Herman Lumber, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Labette County Mental Health Services, Nodine Legal, Tank Connections, USD 506, Wood Doolahary Insurance and Real Estate, Community National Bank, Corner Store of Altamont, Thomas Implement of Altamont, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Agent Kendall Hall, and MJ's Burger House. Let's step aside for a 60-second timeout. When we come back, we'll have Grizzly basketball back here on KLKC.
When it comes to choosing the best health care for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital.
The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you,
We will actually care about you.
Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line.
While we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
Wood Doolahary Insurance 2020 is over. We're looking forward to a great 2021. The Chiefs are looking strong, and so are we.
Zoom calls are still part of everyday office life, and we're still social distancing.
But the one thing that didn't change, our commitment to customer service. We helped file claims when summer thunderstorms brought wind and hail damage, and continued to find customers affordable coverage options for home, auto, business, and farms. Wood Doolahary Insurance, a true constant in a year of change.
And proud partner of Auto Owners Insurance.
Looking good in the first half, specifically the second quarter. They outscored them 15 to 3. And Independence will get the ball to open things up. Here is Veely with it. Grizzlies look to be in a 2-3 zone here. Now left wing, it's Smith with it, flinging it to the right side. Here's Thorpe.
Yeah, and if you're Labette County right now, you're up 17 in the third quarter. You're not really looking for a running clock in this one as much as, I mean, you wouldn't complain about one. But now's the time really to hone in on some things that you may not have ran so much this year that you might have to use in the state tournament.
Yeah. It's your last chance to do so.
Whatever it is, because you're not going to make these corrections in that game in sub-state. You're going for blood. You're looking to kill.
Yeah, you'd hope that you don't have to do anything you haven't seen when that time comes. Might want to do it now. As we have a foul on the double team.
Donna Dean.
So that's
all 3 for Labette County.
She does. She does. She has 3 personal and, as Will said as well, 3 team fouls. So Bulldogs with it. Here's Veely. Now Thorpe holds it on her hip, waiting for her teammates to set up. Here's Smith. Thorpe gets it again. Here's Veely in the corner. Veely flings it to the top. Or Richenberger, rather. I get their... They have a 0-0 for Veely, not just 1-0. Inside, off the glass, no good, but a foul's called as Powell was on the attempt.
That's 4 on Dean.
Has Anna picked up another one.
They give it to Elsie.
Goes on Elsie Sorrell.
Anna was standing there, but they gave it to Elsie. We'll take it.
We will. Powell's first free throw of 2 is good. Doesn't seem like they've scored for a while.
No, first points in a long time.
as Bean sits down, and Perez comes in for her. Powell has one more free throw. It is up, and it's good as well. 2 nice free throws there by the senior, cutting the Grizzly lead to 15. Can they get a stop? We'll see. Stewart has it on the left side. Now Brandon towards the top. Brandon looks inside, gives it to Perez. Perez surveys, kicks it to the left. Stewart. Brandon's running the baseline. Brandon has it in the corner. Now inside to Searle. She was looking for Perez, but she got it picked off by Veely. Perez was open on the backside, but Searle couldn't throw through what basically was a triple team there inside.
Yeah, they were double teaming the post, which brings the backside block in the center over, because the far right side had to go out and cover Brandon. And so that left the whole back door open, and Sorrell saw it, and Perez was cutting the back door.
Yeah, she was open, and we have a travel on Independence. So it goes right back to Labette County. 6:20 to go in the third quarter. Bounce pass picked away. Didn't seem like Sorrell knew it was something happened. Coming the other way is Richenberger. She gives it off to Veely. Inside, she shoots. It's strong. Rebounded by Perez. Outlet to Stewart. Stewart's going to push the pace a little bit here, see what she can get inside. She'll stop. Give it to Sorrell. Now inside to Brandon. Now to the corner, Perez. She squares up from behind the arc. It's off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Stewart. She rips it away from Veely, and she rips it away from Powell as well. So Stewart making strong moves down low. And she gets it off of the Forbes feed. And a foul. I could hear it from here. As Sorrell went up for the running hook, she was fouled by Powell.
That's her third. She has all the Independence's fouls.
So Riley Powell and Anna Dean are having a competition to see who can either foul out first or get the most fouls.
Well, you can't. If you get the most fouls, you might foul out.
As Sorrell's first free throw is short. Checking in is Bollinger and Claire Carnahan for the Grizzlies. Sitting down is Powell and Perez. Sorrell's second free throw, it's short as well. As free throws has been the one thing going into the postseason
since Chanute,
that you kind of scratch your head on a little bit.
Chanute's where we really started to see a drop.
Yeah.
And it just continued from there on out.
Bulldogs have it. Here's Thorpe on the right side, front of her own bench. She throws it to Smith now. She's going to probe a little bit and kick it to the corner. Here's a three head faked by Richenberger, and she reverses it to Thorpe. Now she throws it to the free throw line. Veely can't square up on Stewart. Nice pressure defense. Here's a three in the corner by Richenberger. She gets her own miss, and we have a jump ball. This time it'll go to Labette. 27-12, Labette. 5:10 to go in the third quarter. Here's Forbes with the basketball. She'll throw it to Stewart on the left wing. She'll throw it right back to Forbes. Forbes throws it inside to Carnahan. Turns and throws it out to Stewart. Fumbled the pass, but had an open three. Forbes drives. Floater off the glass and one for Lauren Forbes. As Forbes, we kind of mentioned, she doesn't shoot many threes, but every time she head fakes, she gets them to bite. And she's been taking those drives a lot more, and it paid off right there.
They must know something in the scouting report that we do not know.
Her and one free throw's no good. Sorrell went for the rebound but couldn't get it. Here comes Veely. Veely goes coast to coast, gets inside, kicks it to the corner. Another Richenberger three is no good. It looked like Brannon. Sometimes an air ball is hard to rebound as it hit Brannon and went straight out of bounds, so it's going to stay with Independence. Grizzlies back with a 17-point lead, 4:42 to go in the third quarter. Here's a quick trigger by Thorpe. It's no good again. Rebound tipped around. Sorrell corrals it. Dishes it out to Carnahan. It just kind of bounced off of Carnahan.
I don't know if she was ready for it.
I don't think she was either. Here's Forbes in front of us on the right wing, closed out on by Smith. Brandon left wing, quick trigger threes off to the left, rebounded by Carnahan, but she had it ripped away by Veely. Veely's coming in hot. Tries to get an edge on Brandon, forces it up, and she's blocked, but a foul is called. So 2 shots coming for Abby Veely. That foul goes on Madison Brandon, her first personal. Already just about as many fouls, if not as many, as we had in the first half. Here already in the third quarter.
Why you getting so quiet there, Jack?
Huh?
Why you getting so quiet there?
As the first free throw is good. Well, I was trying to think how many fouls were in the first half because we already have 5.
3 and 2, same amount.
Okay, so same amount. One more free throw to come from Veely. Sitting down is Madison Brannon. And checking in, whoever's on the low left block, I can't see. No? Who came back in?
Jasmine Perez.
Jasmine Perez came back in. Thank you. Her second free throw is good, so 29-14. Forbes has it.
And the last 4 points for Independence has all come via the free throw.
Okay, so a field goal has been a rare thing. Here's a three by Stewart Long, rebounded by Carnahan. She has it ripped away and hits the deck hard. Etchison came in to make a play, and there's a jump ball called. This time it'll go to Independence. So both teams making a really superb effort on the boards, which has resulted in quite a few jump balls. Here comes Thorpe with it. Goes from a walk to a jog. Now left side Etchison guarded by Perez. She chooses the right side. Looks for a cutter. No one's there. She picks it up now. And a bounce pass is almost picked off by Sorrell, but corralled by Bollinger. And a foul is called. So the fouls are rolling in now in the third quarter.
Officials thought they didn't blow their whistle enough. Now they got to make their money.
I guess not. And that one goes on Elsie Sorrell. So her second personal. She wants in the foul competition.
Well, she's only one back now.
Yeah. Nice pass inside. She has position. It is Veely, but misses the layup. Ball's on the deck. Stewart picks it up, rips it away from Veely. And she skips it up ahead to Carnahan, now to Sorrell in the short corner. Now Stewart. Forbes called for it, and she gets it and throws it straight inside to Carnahan. And it is tipped out of bounds. It is going to go to the Bulldogs. They say Sorrell touched it last. Checking in for the Bulldogs is Stover, and sitting down is Richenberger. Etchison's going to run point on this possession. 3:15 to go in the third quarter. 15-point Lady Grizzly lead. Thorpe picks up her dribble. I guess not. She acted like she couldn't dribble, but she uses it and dishes it off to Veely, who drives. Now in the corner is Richenberger. Richenberger kicks it out to the top of the key, Bollinger. She's swarmed by Sorrell after picking up her dribble, but finds Etchison. Coach for the Bulldogs calls a play. Etchison is trying to get it ran, but Perez is not letting her have any room. And a 5-second call is made. Nice defense by Perez on Etchison, as it's going to go right back to Labette County, as Coach Bird did not like that call.
I don't blame him.
We saw a bad one last night. So 2:50 and counting to go. Stewart has it. Here's Wilson, who just checked in with it in the corner right in front of Will and I mean right in front of us. On the ball reversal, Perez has it inside to the left block. Forbes. She squares up. She's open. It's no good. Nice box out and rebound by Veely. She's going to push the pace now. She's forced to slow it down. Nice transition defense by Stewart. Etchison has it now on the right wing. Etchison reverses it to Thorpe on the left side. Thorpe looks inside, throws it to the corner. She almost stepped out of bounds, Veely, but she tight-roped it, and she gives it right back to Thorpe. Thorpe goes back to the logo, chooses the right side this time. Stewart cuts her off hard, a lot of contact. Now a foul's called, as Veely had it for a split second and then was fouled. That foul goes on Carson Stewart, Lauren Forbes. That's her first personal, 5th team foul of the second half. Independence with just 2. Nearing the 2-minute mark, Thorpe's just kind of standing towards the half-court line, waiting. Now she dribbles, goes right to left. Nice defense by Lauren Forbes. Her cutoff defense is just great. Brandon gets her hands involved. Ball's on the deck. Girls are diving after it.
I think that's a hold.
And we have a jump ball. It should have been a foul on Etchison.
I don't think you can reach, crawl over the top of somebody's body.
She just kind of jumped on top of Lauren, but the jump ball was called. It will go in the direction of the Lady Grizzlies. 15-point Grizzly lead. Hasn't really stretched out that much.
No, and it's been really silent on the offense. Independence has actually outscored us so far. It's 4-2 in the score column.
Yeah, as the Grizzlies just with 2 points, as Will mentioned, in the second half. Brandon gets it from the feed from Perez inside. She goes up and is fouled. So Madison Brandon is going to try to calm the storm at the free throw line. Minute 42 on the clock. It's stopped at the moment. Brandon, 2 free throws to come. On the court for the Grizzlies is Forbes, Perez, Brannon, Wilson, and Stewart. And Brandon's first free throw is good. 1 more coming. At the scoring table is Madison Hayward. She will check in for Jasmine Perez. Brandon getting ready for her second free throw. Can she go 2 for 2? Hits the front iron. Yes, she can. 2 for 2 from the line for Madison Brandon, 31-14. A minute 40 to go in the third. Here's Etchison with it. Etchison gives it to Veely, right wing. Dribbles left, gets inside to the free throw line, kicks it back to Etchison. She drives, kicks it out. Ball being worked now in the corner. It is in the hands of Richenberger. Bounce pass inside is mishandled. It's on the deck. Brandon comes away with it, and she gives it away to Wilson. As Wilson double dribbled, and it'll go right back to Independence.
I don't know if it was a double dribble or if he was making up for Brandon standing up.
Yeah, she was on her knee and just stood up.
Coach Arkwright's already got his hands in his head. As I know what he's thinking heading into this game is him and the official that's blowing his whistle did not get along too well in the previous matchup.
Oh, imagine that. As Arkwright
this one may be a little more.
Might be. A minute 10 on the clock. Here is a driving Bulldog off the glass. It's good for Abby Veely. Nice baseline drive and soft hands at the rim by Veely. 31-16. Grizzly lead is as few as it's been for a while. It's at 15. Here's Wilson in the corner. 55 seconds. Here's Forbes. She takes on Powell and is blocked, but a foul's called on Riley Powell. I think that's her fourth, unless they didn't get her on the foul. Yes, they did. So that's her fourth and fourth team foul. So Forbes is going to go to the line, try to get the lead back to 17. Her first free throw is up and good, falls forward and in. Sorrell comes into the game replacing Brannon. And Bollinger replaces Powell, as does Thorpe replaces Stover. Forbes' second free throw is on its way and is strong. Backside rebound by Wilson, and she gives it to Forbes on the short corner. Her jumper is no good, and rebounded this time by Bollinger. She'll give it out to Veely now. 38 seconds and counting. Bulldogs looking for something to take into the fourth quarter. Here's Eichison with it now, and she'll give it off to Thorpe. Now at the top of the key, here's Veely, gets an edge on Wilson, kicks it to the corner. Here is Richenberger with it. Stewart takes a poke at it, but Richenberger maintains. Here's Etchison. Now left wing, head faking's Veely. She drives, puts it up with the left, off the glass, in and out. A couple Bulldogs fans wanted a foul there. Sorrell rips it down. Here's Stewart pushing the pace. 5 seconds on the clock, and Forbes loses the handle out of bounds. So 4.2 is stopped on the clock. It's Bulldog basketball. They inbound it. Here is Veely with it. 2 seconds, 1 second. She's going to get a good look and shoots a floater off the glass, and it rolls around the rim and out. So nice shot there by Veely. So at the end of 3 quarters, Lady Grizzlies 32, Lady Bulldogs 16. We'll take one more 60-second timeout here on KLKC. You're listening to Lady Grizzly basketball.
If you want to help others, then join Labette Community College Dental Assistant Program to place yourself in a field with rewarding income potential, job growth, mobility, and a career that's ever-changing. Start today for an engaging career, which may serve as a starting point to become a hygienist or dentist. Earn a certificate in as little as 9 months or an associate's degree in dental assisting in as little as 2 years. Earn your dental assistant degree for as little as $119 per credit hour. Call today to find out more about this exciting program being offered at the LCC Cherokee Center near Pittsburgh.
It could happen any time or place. You feel a tingle in your face. You move your arm feels weak. The words won't come when you're trying to speak. Folks may think it's all a joke, but it ain't no joke. It's a stroke. Face, arm, speech, time. That spells fast.
Better call 911.
At Strokes First Sign. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast.
In an emergency, take me to Labette Health.
16-point Grizzly lead going into the fourth quarter. It's Bulldog basketball. Etchison has it. Picked up by Hayward. Grizzlies look to be back in that 2-3, but Perez is on Veely. Or are they in a man-to-man? It looks like it's kind of broke into a man now. Here is Thorpe going to the right side. She'll give it off to Etchison now. She drives, puts it up. Foul's called. She hits the deck. Dean helps her up. So 2 shots coming for Etchison. That foul goes on number 20. That's their first personal. Perez's first personal. That's probably the first time that's happened in a while.
Yeah.
As she's such a good defender, she usually draws a couple fouls. Etchison's first free throw is off the mark. She'll get one more try at it. 16 fouls for Labette County. The next one will put Independence in the bonus for the rest of the contest. Etchison's second free throw is good. 32-17 is now your score. Grizzlies on top. Perez has it. She'll throw it behind to Hayward. Now Dean at the top. Dean playing with 4 fouls. Here's Brandon on the right wing. She has it poked out by Etchison. Tracks it down in the corner. Here's Soar quickly inside. It's picked off by Veely. Nice eyes and hands by Abby Veely. She's driving to the left. Spins off of Hayward. Puts it up with the right hand. Off the glass. In and out. Nice shot by Veely. She gets it back. And a foul going the other way. They say that she pushed off with her arm. Veely can't believe it, but that was a nice shot creation off the transition by Veely nonetheless.
That was a great move, too, to get in there.
It was. Kind of spun off of Carnahan. That's her second personal, 5th team foul for Independence. Nearing the 7-minute mark here in Indy. Brandon has it deep right wing. Throws it over the top at Etchison. To Sorrell, now inside to Dean. Nice eyes. Out to Hayward for a 3. It's off the mark. Backside rebound is snatched by Bollinger. Outlet to Etchison. Perez picking her up right when she caught it. Etchison loses the handle but dishes it off to Veely. Out of the corner, Thorpe. She's playing off, Sorrell is, so she'll shoot it. It's no good. Rebounded by Brannon. Thorpe has put up a lot of threes.
Yeah, and coach hasn't said anything about it, so she must be told to have the green light to shoot those.
Nice feed inside from Dean to Brandon. She misses, falls on the ground, tries to get it, but tips it out of bounds. It's going to Independence. As checking in is Lauren Forbes, replacing Elsie Sorrell. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. Nice effort on that possession by Brannon. Just came up short on the handle. 6.5 to go now in the ball game. Thorpe has it, crossing half court, guarded by Forbes. Thorpe crossing over, uses the screen, and she'll get all the way to the paint, put it up, no foul. Perez hits the deck, and Brandon retrieves it on the backside. Nice defense there by a host of Grizzlies. Dean has it now in the corner. Reverses it to Brandon. Quick trigger, right wing. 3 is good. 35-17 as Thorpe just kind of rolls her eyes as it went through the bottom of the net. What more can you do? Timeout, Independence. 18-point Grizzly lead. We'll take a 30-second timeout on KLKC. You're listening to Lady Grizzly Basketball.
I'm a patriot and a mechanic, which means I know the difference between a symbol and a tool. The American flag is a symbol of everything that I would die to defend. This is a tool. It says nothing about my politics. I wear it to protect the people that I love. We have a job to do, and this is the right tool for that job.
(35-17) Lady Grizzlies lead the Lady Bulldogs on their home court with just under 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Madison Brannon just hit a big 3 on Thorpe, forcing the Bulldog timeout. As the Lady Grizzlies are in a huddle in the middle of the court while the Bulldogs remain in their huddle on the sideline. Lady Grizzlies look like they're exchanging some jokes out there, just smiling and laughing. And that's another thing, I mentioned this last game, that I think is a reason why they may make a run in the state tournament. They love each other, and they love playing together.
Yeah, they're just so relaxed. They're not somebody
in a good way.
Yeah, they're not somebody that's just all worked up all the time or anything like that. They're just nice, relaxed. You're having fun.
Yeah, and at times, in warm-ups, they'll be laughing or, getting some waters, and you think, man, they need to straighten up. They're not taking it serious. But whenever that ball is thrown in the air, they lock in, and they play relaxed in a good way. They do have a good chance, I think, this team to go deep in the tournament. Eichison has it. Hayward gets a hand on it. Ball's on the deck. Eichison falls on it. Hayward tips her pass out of bounds. Great on-the-ball defense by Madison Hayward. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Etchison's going to throw it in over Hayward. She finds now Veely with it. Veely looking for a cutter. It's not there. Thorpe's going to set her a screen, and Thorpe gets it back off the pick and pop. Now Etchison has it at the top of the key. Now she'll throw it to Veely, left side, tries to get an edge on Stewart. She shoots a floater off the glass and gets it to go. Abby Veely has done a nice job for the Bulldogs tonight. 35-19 is the score now. Dean has it at the top, reverses it to Brannon. And she throws it over the top to Dean. Risky pass, but she gets it and falls down. Looked like she traveled, but it is tipped out of bounds by the Bulldogs. It'll stay with Labette. Dean hit the deck.
Yeah, Veely with just hit double digits for the night. She's the lead scorer for Independence.
I thought she'd be up there as Veely's done a nice job at the rim in particular tonight. Brandon's going to inbound it over the top to Forbes. She catches it over the back of Veely. She gets inside, nowhere to go, and a foul is called. Grizzly bench loves it, so they'll get another shot at the inbounds, as it is just the 6th team foul for Independence, matching the Grizzly total. That's the second personal on Bollinger. Inbounds pass goes to Brandon. She's wide open, and it's long, and Thorpe rebounds it on the backside. And she picks up her dribble and took one too many steps. That's a travel on Kaylee Thorpe, going right back to the Grizzlies. The basketball gods just want the Grizzlies to score right now. They've gotten...
Third time's a charm.
Yeah, that's right. As Stewart has it poked away by Etchison, and she steals it. She's going the other end. It's just her and Hayward. She gets it back after she lost it. Her layup's no good, but rebounded by Veely. Thorpe has it wide open, and Thorpe gets the three-pointer to go. 35-22. Grizzly lead just 13. This is the closest it has been in a while. And I mean a while. First half. We were up 17.5, weren't we?
Yes.
So the lead cut to 13. Independence on a little run with 4.5 to go. Dean has it now, elbow. Forbes head fakes, gives it to Stewart. She drives right baseline. She's cut off by Veely. Back to Dean. Skip pass across to the left wing. Hayward inside to Brandon. She squares up on Bollinger, and a foul is called. It's going to be 1-1 from the free throw line by Madison Brannon. She's acting like she got bumped in the face. Checking in is Elsie Sorrell and Jasmine Perez, replacing Madison Hayward and Lauren Forbes. And for the Bulldogs, Riley Powell checks in, replacing Mariah Bollinger. The front end of the 1-and-1 by Brannon is good. Nice to see that one go down. Kind of stunt the Bulldog push as of late. One more free throw to come for Brandon. This one would get the lead back to 15. And it's good, 37-22. Brandon, again, not lighting it up per se, but still probably finding herself in double digits.
14 points on the night and climbing.
Yeah, she just always is just, she's too good, even on what some may say a bad night, still finding herself with 12, 15 points. Bulldogs have it driving baseline. Now kicks it out to Veely for three. She's feeling it, but it's no good. Rebound ripped down by Etchison. Right back to the elbow. Here comes a driving Powell. She kicks it out. A three by Etchison, and it's good for the freshman, Camden Etchison. 37-25 to lead now 12. Independence wants a 30-second timeout. They're on a bit of a run here. We'll keep it here with just under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. It's just a 30-second timeout. So the Bulldogs making a push. I think it's going to end up being too little, too late. But they're making a push and have played a lot more comfortable last few minutes. Why is that?
They found a rhythm. They're confident. Independence has outscored Labette County 16-10 in the second half.
Yeah. That's definitely what it's felt like.
That's why it's cut down where it is to 12 right now.
As you would expect, the Lady Grizzlies, if anything, because Independence called that timeout, that could help the Grizzlies. Though they haven't lit it up on the offensive end, but did score the possession prior, so I can kind of understand the timeout. But the Bulldogs had the momentum, so we'll see how the timeout affects both squads. Brandon has it in the corner, now throws it over the top of Etchison to Stewart. Now inside to Sorrell, it's poked away, but corralled. Oh no, it's stolen away by Etchison. As she's crossing over on Perez, it looked like the Grizzlies were going to come away with the batted pass. Here's Thorpe in the corner, head faked on the three. Backing it out, still looking for an open man. She finds Etchison. Now head faking is Veely. Right back out to the corner is Etchison. Now Thorpe. In the corner,
really quiet.
Richenberger has it. It is quiet in here as the fans are just kind of waiting on that Bulldog three to come. You can kind of feel it. Here is Veely driving. Now the corner, Richenberger.
If you're Labette County, you're okay with letting them run their offense if they're not going to shoot it.
Ball's on the deck. Perez picks it away. Huge steal from Perez down the stretch. Up ahead to Dean. Left-handed layup is good, but they do call the travel. She did travel. It was just a little bit of a delayed whistle. So a big turnover, or what may be a big turnover. We'll see what Independence can do with it.
Yeah, she kind of was in an awkward place when she caught that. There
She
was really
was.
no way for her to put
It's
a
hard.
dribble down at that point.
That is a good point as Perez sits down, replaced by Forbes. Here is Veely with the basketball, guarded by Stewart. A screen is set. Veely has an edge. She'll give it up to Powell, working on Dean. Pass batted away by Brannon. She tracks it down. We'll see who comes away with it. Brannon falls on the deck and gives it up to Lauren Forbes. Big stop there with 2.5 to go in the ball game by these Lady Grizzlies. And a quick foul by Etchison. Didn't look like she intentionally meant to do it. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Carson Stewart at the free throw line. Be nice to see him knock down some free throws here in the final minutes of the ball game.
Yeah, and you're not going to get any better situation than right now to start working on it.
Stewart's front end is good. Cool as a cucumber, nothing but the bottom of the net. One more to come for Carson. Her second free throw is up and strong and didn't get the friendly roll. 13-point Grizzly lead it remains. 2:20 to go in the game. Here's Veely with it. Veely goes left to right, uses the Powell screen, gets an edge, gets inside, and she's rejected at the rim by Carson Stewart.
Azubuike.
As that was a nice block. It landed straight out of bounds. It wasn't just barely.
You can even get my reference.
Udoka Azubuike.
The dope.
Oh, I'm on to McCormick now. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Off the inbound here is Powell going up and under and gets the and one. Bulldogs just won't go away, and Powell shows some emotion as she fist pumps as she got the foul. So this free throw, if she can get it to go, will cut the lead to 10, which sounds still like a comfortable lead, but the way the game's gone, it just feels weird.
She makes us. I won't be surprised if we don't see a Snyder timeout.
As Powell, it's strong, rebounded by Sorrell, but it bounced off her chest, but she got it back. Here's a skip pass up ahead to Dean. Dean's in the open court, but reverses it to Forbes. Now Sorrell inside to Brandon on the right block. She's open, off the glass, and she gets the roll. Big-time shot from Addison Brandon, and a nice look inside. We're under 2 minutes to go, 13-point Labette County lead. Veely has it. She's driving straight to the rim. Left-handed layup's good for Abby Veely. She's done a nice job scoring inside the paint. As of late, 1:40 on the clock. Lead back to 11. Here's Forbes. Bounce pass to Stewart. And Coach Snyder doesn't like what she sees, so she's going to call a timeout. We'll see how long it is. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick 30 seconds here on KLKC.
When it comes to choosing the best health care for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital.
The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you,
we will actually care about you.
Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line,
while we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
40-29, Labette Lady Grizzlies lead the Bulldogs of Independence with 1:36 to go. And the Bulldogs have tried to make a few pushes, and they've cut the lead to 11. As Will mentioned, they've outscored us by, I think, 6. We were up 17 at half, lead now just 11. So the Bulldogs have played a much better second half, that's for sure. We'll see if it's too little too late. Brannon has it off the inbound. She crosses half court, guarded closely by Richenberger. She gives it to Dean. Dean hits a cutting Sorrell. She's guarded by Veely. She kicks it to the corner Forbes. Now Brandon has it on the swing. Stewart has it guarded by the freshman, Etchison. Here's a cutting Forbes. She gets an open lane and gets the left-hander to go off the glass. Lead back to 13 for the Grizzlies with 1:12 to go. The Bulldogs' flame is getting smaller and smaller as the clock ticks.
Yeah, they've got to go quicker than what they are right now, and they're hurting themselves by not.
Here's a three in the corner by Etchison. A little strong, nice box out by Anna Dean, and she gets it. No foul called. There it is. As the foul is called going the other way. So Anna Dean's going to come to this end to shoot the front end of a 1-and-1.
As Powell fouls out now with number 5.
As that is 5 on Riley Powell, the 5'11" senior.
Senior night, a lot of emotion. It's all coming out right now over there.
as I was going to ask you if it was senior night here.
It is.
Well, I guess, yeah, it's the last regular season game. Dean's front end is strong. Good box out and rebound by Veely. She's coming the other way, wasting no time, as she should be. Here's the three-pointer by Veely. It's short, rebounded on the backside by Sorrell, and she's fouled immediately. Bulldogs not wanting to take no for an answer, but it looks like they might have to. 13-point Grizzly lead with 47 seconds on the clock.
And for some reason, you might say that this might not be the last time that we see these Independence Bulldogs.
It might not be.
I think
they look better.
I think Chanute might have a tough test on their hands.
I do think that'll be one of the better sub-state matchups. Sorrell's front end, or no, it's double bonus now, so her first free throw's good. She'll get a second one. This one would make it a 15-point game. She puts it up, and it's good. 2 calm free throws there by Elsie Sorrell. Here comes Veely. Coach yells at her to go. 40 seconds to go. They got to put something up. Thorpe shoots it. And Thorpe, oh, it looked good, but it's not. Backside rebound hitting the deck is Richenberger. She throws it right back out. A jumper's no good by Etchison. And 30 seconds and counting. Here comes Brannon the other way. Forbes plants in the corner off the feed. Throws it to the left wing, Stewart. She denies to shoot it. Here's Sorrell, now Forbes. 20 seconds on the clock. So the Grizzlies are going to finish the season undefeated inside league play. Coach Schneider calls a timeout. I would assume she's going to put in a couple new faces.
Yeah, put in one new face for sure.
Paige Schomburg comes to the scoring table as she got in her first minutes of the season, as she had a season, what some thought to be ending injury, but she has played a couple minutes this season.
I think from what I've heard, it is a season-ending deal. Try to get her in a couple seconds so at least she gets to do something in her last 2 times as a senior, but I think
that's
Schomburg's season is over.
I see. So 44-29, Grizzlies are going to get out of here with a win. They just keep establishing dominance and keep reinforcing the argument as to why they're obviously the best team inside the SEK. Swept everybody. The only team that they only beat by single digits was Chanute. Here's Smith off the inbound, right back to Schomburg. Now Pegues in the corner. A whole new host of Grizzlies checked in, and Schomburg has it. She'll give it to Smith, and she's just going to run out the clock. As they toss it around, the buzzer sounds here in Independence. So that's your final score. Labette County 44, Independence 29. Lady Grizzlies finish the season undefeated in SEK play. The title goes back to Labette County. Congratulations to the Lady Grizzlies of Labette. What a season, and I know that they are not satisfied yet. So we'll take a quick 2-minute break and break down what you just listened to and have our post-game show by Bowen Pharmacy. So a 2-minute break here on KLKC.
Wood Doolahary Insurance 2020 is over. We're looking forward to a great 2021. The Chiefs are looking strong, and so are we.
Zoom calls are still part of everyday office life, and we're still social distancing.
But the one thing that didn't change, our commitment to customer service. We helped file claims when summer thunderstorms brought wind and hail damage, and continued to find customers affordable coverage options for home, auto, business, and farms. Wood Doolahary Insurance, a true constant in a year of change.
And proud partner of Auto Owners Insurance.
When it comes to choosing the best health care for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital.
The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you,
we will actually care about you.
Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line,
while we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
I'm a patriot and a mechanic, which means I know the difference between a symbol and a tool. The American flag is a symbol of everything that I would die to defend. This is a tool. It says nothing about my politics. I wear it to protect the people that I love. We have a job to do, and this is the right tool for that job.
Ladies and gentlemen, I announce your SEK champions, the Lady Grizzlies. They did not lose an SEK game this season. They went, I don't know what it is overall, like 14-2, 15-2, somewhere in there. But what a season, 18-2. So what a season for these Lady Grizzlies, and they're not done yet. But before we get to that, Will, do you have some post-game stats for us?
First for the home team on the scoreboard, the Independence Bulldogs. It is Abby Veely leading 13. Jack, way to protect the radio over there. Powell with 6, Etchison with 5, Thorpe with 3, and Smith with 3. And for the Labette County Lady Grizzlies, Madison Brandon once again for the third straight game. The leading scorer was 16, Carson Stewart with 8, Lauren Forbes with 9, Perez with 5, Sorrell with 5, Carnahan with 2, and Anna Dean held to 0 points tonight in this ballgame.
Wow. Yeah,
first time that's happened all season.
Yeah, and I mean, still, we said this before, still won comfortably.
Yeah.
They're just so deep. And I show zero concern of Anna. She's going to be just fine. She's going to contribute. She did deny it, just not scoring, and that's fine. I mean, sometimes that's just how that goes. But, yeah, I see no reason why this Grizzlies team shouldn't go to state and win a couple games there. I mean, this is a good – they're good.
Yeah,
I mean, defensively, they're deep. They'll wear you out. Not a lot of teams can play with these Lady Grizzlies, and we'll see if that holds true or for how long come the state tournament, but we got to get there first.
Yep. You got to take care of one game at a time. Even though it's Parsons and Caulfield, don't overlook that one. They could surprise you, and then be prepared for what's to come ahead of that with Chanute or Independence.
As we will take a 3-minute timeout. Thank you to Bowen Pharmacy for sponsoring our post-game show. Lady Grizzlies SEK champions, undefeated in SEK play on the season. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have the voice of the Grizzlies, Will Owens. 3 minutes on KLKC. Congrats to the